NATO will expand its presence in Ukraine to prepare it for entry into the bloc. It is expected that the country will have a large number of second-in offices from allied states responsible for key areas. In addition, the NATO office in Ukraine will change its head. They will have a new status, special representative of the Secretary-General of the alliance.
This is probably the main positive news, because if the bureaucratic machine begins to work on Ukraine becoming a member of NATO, then this intention is already not only at the level of politicians, and they really plan to implement it, of course, if Ukraine itself stays on this path. From the publication by European Pravda.
The decision to change the size and level of NATO presence in Ukraine was made at the North Atlantic Alliance Summit in Washington. It was held from July the 9th to the 11th. As expected, Kyiv did not receive an invitation to become a member of the bloc. "We know that we won't get it because the White House is not ready for this," Volodymyr Zelensky said in an interview with the Philadelphia Inquirer ahead of the summit. 5 Patriot air defense systems, NASAMS, Hawk, Iris-T, SAM-T, Gepard complexes, and €40 billion for defense needs in 2025. These are the results of the summit in Washington for Kyiv. Ukraine received the maximum amount of support available to the country in conditions of a full-scale war, the president of Ukraine believes.
Запрошення в НАТО.
Ukraine will receive an invitation to NATO membership quickly as soon as the war ends. Partner countries cannot give an invitation in full to our state if it is at war. Therefore, I believe that at this summit Ukraine received the maximum that it could get.
Integration into the North Atlantic Alliance requires a consolidated decision by all its members. Currently, there are 32 of them. Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orbán spoke out against Ukraine's accession at the Alliance summit, Bloomberg writes. In addition, according to previously reached agreements, he refused to join in military support for Ukraine.
Orban even suggested in a plenary meeting with Zelensky that Ukraine shouldn't join NATO, we are told. Some leaders hit back, with one suggesting Hungary's own history shows why Ukraine belongs in the alliance. From the publication by Bloomberg.
Full membership in NATO remains the only effective guarantee of security for Ukraine. This is what they think in the alliance as well, but no specific dates for entry are given.
I strongly believe that when the fighting stops, we need to ensure that Ukraine has the capabilities to deter future aggression from Russia, and they need security guarantees. And of course, the best and strongest security guarantee will be Article 5.
In the meantime, before integration into the alliance, Ukraine is trying to build its own security line, concluding bilateral security agreements with partners. The first country to sign documents with Kyiv was United Kingdom. Ukraine concluded agreements with Romania, Luxembourg and Poland only over the past week. In total, Kyiv has 23 security agreements. Soon there will be agreements with 3 more states. The documents are valid for 10 years. Reported by Diana Kolesnik, Valeria Nekipelova, UATV News.